Springdale 2450 RV here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. This is a member of the Summerland series at Springdale, which is, in a sense, think of it like the LS as opposed to the LT. It's just kind of the scaled down base version, but it's the same structure, same shell as a Springdale, and that's a very positive thing in my view, because these have a very low instance of warranty need, especially the Summerland series. They're just streamlined so much, there's not a whole lot to go wrong with them. Now, we have added a special package to this specific camper that may not be available later in the year, so this video may not be the exact unit we have in stock, and chances are it won't be. You know, we might have different interior decor in the next one, something like that. So, like, for instance, this has a power awning, power stabilizer jacks. It has a LED light strip under the awning. It has an enclosed underbelly, a remote control to operate things like your power awning. There's a bunch of stuff on here that's non-standard. I'm going to try to point that out a little more specifically again as we go, but keep that in mind. It's kind of like a car commercial. The one you see in the commercial may not be the one you take home. Same thing. So let's get dug in here. This is Keystone's #1 selling trailer out there. #1 selling RV. You hear a lot about the Keystones, Montanas, and Cougars, and they get all the fanfare. But this is the hero. There's more Springdales built and sold than anything else at Keystone. And it's one of their original brands. It's, what, the name's 14 or 15 years old now. We have upgraded this one to this cool power awning, and it's an easy adjust awning. Literally, 2 fingers. There you go. That's all it takes to put a pitch adjustment on the awning. You can see right there how it's kind of tilted now. And then, that's all it takes to put it back in place. It's easy, guys. These have a 29.5-inch wide baggage door. That's big. That's way bigger than what you normally get in this class. Most of the time you get little bitty baggage doors in this class. And you see that it is a full pass-through. You can get to it from the other side. They did need to steal from that little corner for things like your water heater and whatnot, though. Wide baggage doors, in my view, are better than taller baggage doors. You tend to set cargo side by side. You don't stack it vertically because it falls. Again, we have added power stabilizer jacks to this one. We have added a remote control, so you can basically set up most of this camper with a remote control in your pocket, not even have to go manually crank anything. The diamond plate here, a lot of RVs in this class and in your more budget, affordable, conscious class do not have them. The camper here, you see, has no slide. That's going to keep the weight down. I'm going to double check the dry weight as we come around the corner, because I looked earlier, and I've looked at a lot of things already this morning, and it's kind of slipped my mind. But no slide means less weight, means less money, means less setup. Just means easy, you know. I don't mind campers like this with no slide, and this is an awesome floor plan. This is a floor plan that's been out for a long time. It is a perfect couples camper. It has a lot of storage. It has ideal sleeping conditions and living conditions for 2 people with an occasional guest. You know, it is an awesome floor plan. Has a big rear bathroom with lots of storage, which is something I like. But underneath that big rear closet, they also have this extra little outside compartment here. This is also good for like all of your outdoor stuff, your bug spray and your citronella, all that stuff you're gonna bring with you, you know. We do have outside speakers here that connect to our stereo. Even just little detail stuff, like the entry door has a little strut on it, so that if the wind kicks up, you know, it can't whip the door shut. It's gonna catch itself, basically. Stepping inside here, again, remember that the fabric decor we have in this one may vary from the next one that we have in stock, something like that. All LED lights in here. That's another thing that's unusual in this class and at this price point. Typically, for these dollars, you are going to get incandescent bulbs. They're not as bright, they use more of your battery power, and they burn out far more often. Far more often. I like the big giant sink here. They did a good job in this kitchen. Big giant sink you can actually clean big stuff in, especially considering you've got the handy little pull-out sprayer type faucet here. They put bigger windows in here where they could to give you more light, and notice that all the windows do open for breeze through. And they're very generous with their outlets throughout this little camper. In this small camper class, you don't usually get central air. You don't usually get central heat. But again, at the end of the day, at its core, this is still a Springdale. And those are standard things in the Springdale family that they're just not willing to give up. Because you are going to need stuff like that every single day. Either the air or the AC. There's a good chance you're going to be running one or the other all the time. Both the sofa and the dinette can naturally flip down into a sleeper. I like that that's a jealousy window. You can the whole panel tilts open so that you can get some good airflow. Now, over here, instead of a residential outlet, they put a pair of USB plugs for a couple big reasons. this is your most common seating area in a floor plan like this, not to mention it's really close to your stereo. So you can have a phone or tablet or device or something here charging and Bluetoothing the stereo. This is AM, FM, and Bluetooth enabled. You do have a little spot on the wall here if you want to put a flat screen. Probably going to top out at 22, 24 inches. I don't know that you'd even want that much more in here. But interestingly, another standard thing that they put in this is satellite prep. So, you know, you do have extended entertainment options in here. I love that. I love this countertop print. That's a good looking print on there. The rear bathroom back here, when you hop in, again, just like to point out, you've got one switch, bang, all your lights are on one switch. And they are bright. You know, this bathroom, you see lights right up in here. I do like that extra little breeze window there too. But check this out. In a budget-conscious, family class camper, we have a full-on corner fifth wheel shower. That is so cool. I expected a tub when I opened this door. I was really pleasantly surprised when I saw a shower. Biggest thing it does is it opens up all this floor space so you can actually get dressed in here. You don't have to, you know, go into your living room to get dressed. We also have a foot flush stool. Normally in this class you get a centrifugal flush. That's where the handle's right back here. And those aren't fun. You have to have your face near your business, you know, to use the stool effectively. If you're looking for storage, buddy, we got it. We got it all lined up. You could turn that into closet space. You could throw duffel bags, anything up there. You could you could probably sleep a grandkid up there if you were so inclined. But, you know, you've got a lot of that extra space and storage going on here. Moving forward, just give you a quick panoramic view of this direction here. I do like the fact that they have as much overhead cabinet space as they can, because in a smaller trailer, every ounce counts. You need every inch of space you can producing and being usable and viable and functional, and they do a good job. Again, that's a jackknife sleeper that'll fold down into a bed. Your dinette obviously folds down into a bed. Moving forward here into the bedroom space, I like that it's, you know, it's kind of secluded, it's up front, it's private. Now another thing I really like is the position of these power outlets. They're up in the front wall. A lot of manufacturers will mount them in the side of the wall, which is, there's nothing wrong with that. But for you folks who have like CPAP machines, or if you're like me and you like to fiddle with your phone at night when it's plugged into your charger, you know, those charger cables are not very long. So when it's plugged up there next to my head, it's just, I don't have to like feel like I'm being strangled by a cord or accidentally unplug my phone because I pulled it too far. Easy walk around bed. If you wanted to put a bigger mattress in here, they left you the room to do that so that the mattress wouldn't be squished up against the wall. You have cross breeze windows here in the bedroom. You also have a really neat little laundry chute. This opens right up into your front passenger storage, so you can keep a little laundry basket right there. Toss your dirty clothes in, which if you've never gone camping, your first morning you wake up, you're like, oh, where do I put my clothes from yesterday? You don't really have a good spot for it. They gave you one. And that's the kind of stuff I like about this. With all the experience they have and the volume of trailers they have as a top 5 brand, Springdale, they've got it figured out pretty well. And again, they've got their quality control stuff really ironed out, and that's what I like about them. So give us a call, 800-256-5196, Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Take care, stay safe, happy camping.